And here's our peach tree, a 2-year-old. This is a genetic dwarf, and it is loaded this year. This tree is unbelievable. Next to the peach tree is an apple tree. Supposed to have 4 varieties of apples on it, and it's doing really well this year. Also, this is 3 years old. Right next to the garden it is. Beside that is the first year for this apricot tree. All of these are dwarf trees over here. Behind that, the larger tree is a cherry tree, which had a few cherries this year. Just off to the side and behind the cherry tree is a relatively new grape that's been, in the ground a couple of years. The garden for this year, for 97, is not as good as it should be, with the exception of Andy's. This roped off section is Andy's garden for 97, his first garden, and it's doing rather well. Andy has a unique style for planting. He put his corn, carrots, melons, and beans all in a pile, basically. Here's the bean over in the front. And his garden is doing a lot better than mine. That's a volunteer tomato in his garden. We have 2 grapes that went in the first year here, and they're doing unbelievably well. They're loaded this year and really large. The vines are getting really large. We need to get a trellis up. I intended to do it next year, but it looks like I need to do it as soon as possible. The second grape is right over here. This one also is loaded, and there's Andy. He's getting in the way. He just had a...
It looks like sticky hands.
Yeah, you have sticky hands and a sticky face from that popsicle and a dirty shirt. So I think you need to go get washed up.
And
dirty shorts.
And did you see the grass?
Oh, we didn't look at the grass, actually.
Why?
Well, we didn't think it was that important to look at the grass, but what do you think? And we cannot forget the most recent purchase. That's this little guy. This is the tangerine tree, and it's a full-size tree. So this being year number 1, it's quite small. Year number 1/2, actually. It's got a couple of buds on it, so I guess it's growing. Hopefully it'll continue that way. Revised look at the deck. Now that we've painted it and... no, I guess not. Anyhow, it looks better than it did before. We're giving you an after view now. The before view is Andy and I playing soccer out here. Hey Andy, you forgot your shoes. This time we're going to give you a before look. Actually, before we start doing something. In this case, replacing this window here in the back of the house and the door. This is what it looks like before we start, and someday we'll actually have a video of what it looks like afterwards. You can see a lot of dry rot down there, and pretty ugly overall. So hopefully it'll look better when we're done. Certainly it will. Out through the front door, looking at the front window, which is not in as bad a condition, but we intend to do the same, which is replace them. And I pulled some molding off so I can get a measurement here. We'll do the before now and then the after.